I'm currently sitting outside while Finley's playing and Hadley's having a sleep, and I thought I might answer a few questions about the Tweetycam because I did have a lot of questions on my last post. Now, we've only been using this a few days, so bear with me. I may not know all the answers, but here's what I've learnt so far. So for reference, where Hadley's sleeping right now, it's the complete other side of the house. We're in a double-story house. I am in the backyard, so we literally could not get any further apart, and I have like pretty much full bars and can see her very, very clearly. Okay, my husband's just gotten home, so Finley's inside, so I've been able to come inside. Let me show you the features now that the lighting is okay while I answer your questions. One of the questions was, do you have to have the sound and video on all the time? And no, you don't. There is a setting called the Vox setting, I think it's called. And essentially you set the comfort level of noise that you're comfortable with. And then once it hits that level, then it will kick in the sound so you can hear it. So if you're a light sleeper, you can set it up like not super sensitive, and then that way you don't have to wake up to like those little grunts and noises that aren't actually cries. One of my favorite features is that you can just press the power button just once quickly and it turns off the screen, but the sound's still going. So that overnight, particularly, I hate when there's like a bright light in the room. I like it to be quite dark. You don't have to have the light on of the monitor. You can just hear if they cry. We just have the one camera up at the moment because obviously Hadley's asleep and Finley's awake, so there's no point having two. But let me show you how easy it is just to get to two cameras so that you can see both of them. Now I'm doing this backwards, so bear with me. So you just go into menu, and then if you change it, I'm just trying to look, no, that way, to two cameras. It will then switch across to the two cameras pretty easily. My favorite feature is that you can hold this button and it turns it into scan mode. And now every 15 seconds, the sound from this camera then changes to this camera and goes back and forth every 15 seconds because I feel like it'd be super overstimulating if you had like both sounds going at once, if you've got different sound machines and stuff like that in your room. So if you don't want that anymore, you just hold this button and it turns that feature off. If you are just on one camera but only want them on the big screen, it's very easy just to change to the next camera by going like this. The other thing that you can do is you can flip the camera, which is really handy because Hadley, I like flip which way she is in the bassinet every time so that she's not getting a head preference. So it's at 0 degrees right now, but if you change it to 180, it should flip. And then her head is now up the right side, so it's a little bit easier to see if that's what you prefer. You can also adjust the cameras remotely, which is really handy if you don't have the right angle. That makes it like super straightforward to do. And then one of the things with our old baby monitor that used to drive me insane was how long it took to turn on. Like it used to take like at least 2 or 3 minutes, which might not seem too long, but if a baby's crying, I feel really uncomfortable with it, with them crying for that long. So this one honestly goes on so quick. I've just started holding it now, and I reckon it's 1, 2, 3, on.